I'ma choke you. I'ma choke.
Okay.
I'ma choke you while I drill you.
I think it's
Yeah.
be drilling you.
Be drilling you. Yeah, I'm gonna ride you like a horsey right in the ash. I can't say that on camera.
No, you can.
I can't.
Oh,
no, I can't. We're gonna end that one here. Until yep.
You see how we were talking about Pokemon puns, and one of my favorites is the Pokemon fusions, where they're like names are puns. Like, well, my favorite, like, we talking about Butterfree.
Yeah.
Butterfree.
Is the combination of a Butterfree and
a Primeape. Yeah. Primeape. Look, neither of these are good choices.
Then you brought up, can we say the other one?
Oh, Cummer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Grimer and Cubone.
Yep.
I am gonna switch.
And which Eric uttered the words, "Oh man, I love Cummer." I'm like, Eric, never say that again.
Oh, one of my other favorites is everything with Mr. Mime. Joey.
Yeah.
No, Joey.
Yeah. That's me.
So everything with Mr.
That's
Mime.
my name, don't wear it out.
So you got stuff like Mr. Choke.
Yeah, Mr. Choke.
And then there's like Mr. No. No, Joey, double kick.
Well, it's too late, Eric.
It's too late for us. This is the end.
Also,
I'm going to say this right now. We have our full team.
In case you were wondering, what's called the naughty word we can't say on air is muck spelled backwards. For all you Pokemon fans out there, you know. But
you know, all the people who would probably be watching this video. Pokemon fans. Don't need double kick on this one, Joey.
For all our moms out there.
Joey, double kick.
The peck?
Double kick.
Poison stick.
Double kick. The lid.
The lid.
Stop. You're cold. You're warm. Warmer. Hot. You're on fire. Oh!
So now,
yeah.
My original idea for this series, I was gonna grab a Boys Life magazine, which is basically it's for Boy Scouts. You get them for free and everything.
Boys only.
Boys, no girls allowed. I mean, if you want, you know. But no, and like if you ever go to the back of those, Eric and I get a big kick out of this. They have terrible dad jokes in the back.
Because you can't submit, like, real jokes.
You Wow. Insult to all the dads out there.
You know what, Joey?
Did you sue my dad?
Just assume my dad.
It's my day.
Also, that actually, like, no girls allowed thing reminds me. So, what I find hilarious? So, I see these headlines of, like, about men's clubs and women's clubs, respectively, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, a women's club that only allows women in is apparently being progressive and like and allowing for like gender equality, but a men's club which only allows men's is sexist and should be like taken down. People are stupid.
I don't know. I feel like people just get they fight for the wrong reasons nowadays.
Yeah, really.
And they get offended way too easily. Everyone's just very sensitive now.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of important
things to be offended by.
There's a lot
sometimes.
of issues going on in the world right now that they definitely need solving. But
Apu is not one of them.
I think I don't know if you've ever heard of this YouTuber Boogie 925 or something.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
He made a good point that I saw once.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, no matter what your views are, politically, religiously, on the war, whatever it is, he's saying, you can have those views, but first off, don't shove them down people's throats.
Yeah.
And second off, don't act like it's an issue that needs to be solved at this moment. That doesn't mean the issue isn't important, but if you try to solve something without, you have to have a progression of it over time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try to solve something right at that moment, you're going to have a lot of backlash from people. Whereas if you have it happen naturally over time, you're likely to make people understand your side more than just, going in guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
And I think that could be applied to, like, most things, You got to be patient with some things. Yeah, it sucks the state that some things are in right now, but at the point in time, there's nothing that he really say that can really make a difference, like, tomorrow, you know? It's gonna take some time. I thought you named one of the Pokemon Headbutt. Yes, come to Butthead.
Come to Butthead.
You got a Tim.
I am the Great Cornholio.
Need deepy for my bunghole.
That show.
Frog ball.
Frog
Dog ball.
Oh no. Dog welder.
Dog welder.
You wanna relate to them about Dog
I think
Welder?
we talked about him before, but I'll reiterate. Dog Welder was a offbeat superhero that he didn't have any power. Well, no, he did have one power.
He had a very
and that
very
was
effective power.
Welding dead dogs to people's faces.
Specifically.
I don't know how that's considered a power.
Or it's considered a hero.
What was the other one? Wasn't there like doorman who could like...
Oh, he can just open a door.
Open it. I feel like that's still more useful than Dog Welder.
Oh no! He is a door.
He is a door. He'll
put himself in front of a wall.
Yeah.
And then you can open him and he's a door.
Oh my god.
Or can you go through him?
Oh, what were the other ones? There's some other really like
dumb ones.
Yeah.
What, like oh my gosh.
I know there was Bouncing Boy.
Oh, and Arms Fall Off Boy.
Arms Fall Off Boy. That's what he was. Where he would take any limb. Oh yeah. You know.
Kind of playing.
You know, just a bit. Flying's good against ground, right?
Yeah. It's not good against it. It's just, you know, it's just there.
Wow. Way to...
So, I find hilarious? Diglett can learn Aerial Ace.
You don't know what's going on down there.
What, how?
Underground?
It's stuck in the ground.
Diglett flies out with majestic wings.
Oh no, it's like the friggin' like dirt like flies with it. It's got like a clump of dirt on it, like with it. Diglett?
Diglett shatters the earth to come after you.
Well, you've seen all the fan art, like it being like a horrid monster
underneath.
I love that.
And then there's the other thing.
Yeah.
Diglett's a big old sack.
Yeah. Well, I like the one with Doug Trio where it's like three like muscle.
Dan!
I like that.
Get my sword for you, Dan.
I like the one where like this Diglett like Doug Trio's like three muscly dudes hugging each other under the thing.
That's great. I gotta say, like, you know, people are like saying,
Joey.
I know.
Yeah, do you now?
I do.
You do? Are you sure?
You may think I don't, but I do.
Yo, name's Oscar. You might think you know, but you have no idea.
My name is Mr. Wilson. I'm here to say I'm gonna smack your ass in a major way. What are you doing in my basement? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Anyone who got that Shark Tale reference points to you. You ever seen Shark Tale, Joey?
Oh, of course I saw. That was my jam back in the day.
Oh, same.
It's terrible nowadays. But, you know.
What's the thing? Shark Tale is like one of the most successful bad movies ever.
We were talking before, like even like Shark Tale, even though like objectively speaking, it is a bad movie. Like it's not the worst thing ever, you know. It's still,
yeah, that's Cowboys versus Dinosaurs.
It's still pretty enjoyable. What am I facing over?
Rattata.
Yeah, sure.
No, double kick is a good idea.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah, fighting's good as normal.
Okay.
Unless it does that.
So my half-assed guess worked.
Yeah, half-guess ass worked.
Half-guessed ass.
My half-ass worked.
My ass worked.
My guess ass worked.
Ass.
My gas worked.
I kind of want one of those Weedle shirts.
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon merch in these games that I'd love to get my hands on.
Yeah.
Like this scary-ass Professor Oak shirt in Sun and Moon.
Well, I think I told you, like, that one year that I wanted to go, not as Ash, but as Red from the Pokemon games. But all I could find were Ash hats. Well, like, a year later, I went back into the store called Too Cool where I bought the Ash hats.
Lo and behold.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm saying ass hat.
Ass hat.
Such an ash hat. But lo and behold, there was a red hat there. I'm like, where were you when I needed you?
Well, I see. I saw like Luigi. I saw.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, double kicks in the move to go.
Yeah, I almost used Peck.
You fool! Oh no, that's not good. So you know what Bide does?
Yeah.
It lets it sit there for 2 turns and then absorb damage. Oh, well, you know, we're fine. But yeah, it absorbs the damage for like 2 turns, but then like on the 3rd turn, it'll like unleash whatever damage it took.
Oh dang.
So yeah, it's really, really scary in the beginning of the game. But like here's the thing, all that catching of Venonats, it grinded us up really strong. So we're pretty good for a few areas, you know. Yeah.
You know what I just realized?
We just realized.
Sprite for?
What?
That's Bobeman.
Bobeman. No, it's not Bobeman.
It's not Bobeman?
It's a hiker. Bobeman was an officer.
You want to explain Bobeman?
Oh, I'm gonna explain Bobeman. Okay, so I was playing in one of those battle facilities in Pokemon Black and White 2. Specifically Black 2. And it was funny because I'm doing the thing. I had like my Lucario and my other Pokemon going, and there was this guy. His name was Officer Bobeman. Bobeman. The best superhero. And
The man, the myth, the legend.
the Bobe. But, the Bobe, the myth, the legend. And I thought, oh, you know, this guy's not going to be that much trouble. He was a lot of trouble. We were down to our last Pokemon. Mine was my Lucario, and his was a Dusknoir. Now, Dusknoir was still pretty bulky, and I was like failing to do any damage to him. And he ran me out of all my PP for everything else except Calm Mind. And he was down to like everything except his like last move. So I'm like, okay, whoever runs out of PP first wins, because
Well, whoever struggles first wins.
No, whoever struggles first loses.
Oh, loses.
Because struggle does a lot more recoil than it does damage.
Oh, okay.
Like it'll do like a quarter of your opponent's health.
Was this
But then
was this on the train to Philmont?
No, it was on a car ride.
It was on a car ride.
I think so. But yeah, and then he you struggled like no. And then I lost to Bobeman.
Bobeman was victorious.
To the legendary Bobeman.
For the rest of that car ride.
For
the rest of our lives. Goldman.
Goldman.
I saw the Goldie. Bobeman has been a legend to us.
He truly is.
Thinking back to it, his name might have been Bobman.
I doubt it. Let's just keep with Bobeman.
Yeah,
I should look up all the names that are
also
officers could be in that game.
Did you name Blue with an E?
Yeah.
You didn't carry on the legacy?
I spell checked you, Joey.
I was doing it like what are we saying? Goldine?
Yeah, Goldine.
I was spelling it like, don't they spell clue from Blue's Clues?
No, they spell it right. They spell it like blue.
You know,
like the color.
You know.
You scrud.
You know, I remember because there was Steve in that show, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's the guy in green.
I remember every time they'd say Steve on there, I'm like, my dad?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm checking something, guys, really quick.
He has better things to do. You know,
I just want to make sure everything's loaded right.
There was in the meantime, I'll tell them this. There was one time I was sitting at a lunch table, and you know,
We're good.
I can't tell the whole story, or else Eric and I will get demonetized from our already demonetized videos.
We can't even
get monetization. Can't even get it to lose it.
We need to get 1,000 subscribers in order to get
We're talking to you guys.
This is the call to action, ladies and gentlemen.
But there was one time I was sitting at a lunch table full of my friends and everything, and I went to tell them this gag I think I heard from Game Grumps, I believe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. But yeah, and so.
This is Conan O'Brien with a podcast.
No, and so gotta wipe off the saliva.
Well, no, there was a hair.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I went up to them I must walk to the human store with my human legs, and you're acting like an alien and everything. But I went to tell them that joke, but I couldn't. So I'm I walked to the. Fuck. just like said it like such a deep, straight, deadpan voice.
It was amazing. Well, I wasn't there. I heard about it secondhand.
Yeah. Get good, Scrud.
Get good, Scrud. What's a Scrud?
You weren't there, but you should have been there.
Call me up sometime. Maybe I'll make an appearance.
Well, see, now that we're out of high school, it'd just be a little weird if you're like...
Why?
Just pop back in there like, why are you guys back?
Wait, pop back in where?
Into high school.
Wait. I'm sorry, when was this?
That was in high school.
I thought this was on one of your guys' coffee trips.
No. But...
Nah. And, we'll be talking more coffee next time
on Nightmare Dragon Gaming.
Yep.